Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekamek, this is Let's Play Oxygen Not Included. In the last episode we got our hands on the Carnivore achievement, with 5 days to spare, thank goodness. It doesn't mean that our base is now perfectly prepared for everything that could keep coming, because you can't rest on your laurels here, we're not that safe yet. But I at least don't have to worry about permanently losing the achievement. In this episode, well, I've tagged a few projects for working on in this area, and I've tagged a few projects for working on here. I really should set up proper bedrooms and a proper dining hall and a mini printing pod, because those are all in need of getting done. But the thing is, this is just a two-man operation at the moment, and clearly that's not very productive. Okay, we're about to lose this little pocket, so I need to block this off ASAP. If that cracks, then we're in trouble. Like it's already started leaking. The aim is actually to pump all the polluted water out of this room over to here so we can freely mess about here. This biome is one huge icebox, and yet it's on top of the one place that we cannot afford to become a cold zone, because if the slicksters become long-hair slicksters, it's going to be a very long time before we can change them back into normal slicksters. I think that was a death by old age though. Slicksters are smart enough to not drown unless you absolutely trap them in a liquid-filled environment. And you guys are getting that liquid pump up and running. I recall someone doing a challenge run where they aimed to get all the achievements, but also to do it in 365 cycles, because that's the exactly 1 year achievement. I've got no idea how they did that. I think by being extremely good at the game. Let's just install another toilet so that we don't have this downtime when we get to 2 visits remaining. What decayed? Just the pinch of pepper plants. Speaking of Abe, let's just remain stable with his skill points. Actually, since the apothecary is up, we might as well look at what we can craft at it. So, Vitamin Chews. This gives them a slight resistance to germ-based disease, just a little bit of cold needed to make it. People will try to take it daily, so generally you want to use the consumables to control what sort of medication they can have. You don't want everyone to be having a vitamin chew every day. Specifically, you want to just give it to people who are more likely to be exposed to certain diseases, such as if you have someone who works in the slime biome all day. No matter how well you can keep it decontaminated, there's always a chance they'll get the slime lungs, so the extra vitamin chew helps out a little bit. Immuno Booster. Show it to me again. They use pincher pepper nuts and they have a better germ resistance effect. Same logic as vitamin chews, but it's harder to get the ingredient. Basic Rad Pill. Speed up the rate at which a duplicant absorbs radiation, allowing them to manage radiation exposure better. And yeah, if you have someone who's exposed to radiation all day, such as Abe here, and he has to work in somewhere that has even higher radiation, then there is a chance that he could get sick. So you give him that and it helps him cope with it better. I think what I should have done in the past and never thought of doing is stock a rocket with basic rad pills when they're going to a high radiation asteroid. Because if you have to work in the sun a lot, then you aren't just at risk of getting a sunburn, you're also at risk of getting radiation poisoning. Curative tablet and allergy medication are not taken every day. Allergy medication is used to cure a duplicant of allergic reaction and give them a resistance to it for a while. Curative tablet is for getting rid of food poisoning. So it's only when they suffer the specific disease that they'll then try to cure themselves of it. And as we get to the higher ranks of medicine research, it should reveal higher recipes. Ah yeah, there's no carbon dioxide around here because it all keeps liquefying up here. I think it's going to become a polluted oxygen zone though, given how we've got all this polluted ice around the place. I have to wonder if we were to tunnel our way through here like this, would that actually cancel out the polluted ice because it's suddenly getting sub-zero temperatures floating in? I don't think it would, but it's a nice idea. Oh, you made hatchling eggs, really? You guys were supposed to be better than that. A cure for everything but the common cold. Use the resource I want, filter the ones I don't. Control the flow of gas. Have the colony's water running and its sewage flowing. Keep duplicants' spirits high and their bellies full. Need to power the colony. Here's how to do it. Everything I need to keep the colony breathing. Maintain the colony's infrastructure with home-based basics. Amenities to keep my duplicants happy, comfy, and efficient. Unlock technologies through the power of science. Heat up or cool down. Automate my base with a wide range of sensors. Transport ore and solid materials around my base. With rockets, the sky's no longer the limit. And here's where things get rad. I don't think I've ever stopped to read all those little subtitles. Are we making progress with the copper? Yes, but we could always make more progress with copper. I might as well set this exosuit forge to rank 9 because I want to get these exosuits done already. I'm going to need refined cables for here as well. Keep working. We did get rid of the eggs in here, good. We're on our way to Cycle 100. The power's probably going to stay in the battery a lot longer once we get this liquid pump dealt with. But we've also got Liam working his way towards this side of the teleporter system. We have the food point of interest over here. We have the bedroom over there. Yeah, we are making progress. Oh, speaking of, we need to seal off the bathrooms again. Where's the input system for here? Right, all the way over here. The thing I have in mind. What do I want to import from that asteroid? I know that I want to send oxygen to Stinklin, and I want to send oil to Fertilona. Those are factual things. But what else? I think rather than make a... hang on. I think what I want to do here is probably use somewhere here, I'm not exactly sure where, to set up a ranch. I want to set up a proper Sweetle and Grubfruit ranch over here and use that as our sustainable food income, because this is the planet that has the liquid sulfur geyser. Rather than having it completely dominate the shipping system by having everything always running straight to here, I think what I want to do is just simply cool it off and use it here. Also, that's Cycle 100, and we're only halfway through the episode. Oh, game, why do you do this to me? I want to take Otto. because Otto has Loner. Gain a +4 to all attributes if this duplicant is alone. That's really good. It makes them great for scouting. Here's the problem. Trypophobia. You can't dig, so this duplicate... I really like having Loner on a single duplicant and so that they can just... having a Loner on a duplicant and then using them to head to space and land on other planets and just do all the building work on their own, that's all really good. The problem is that he has trypophobia, so he can't actually build a base on his own with the +4 to everything. But that said, he will make a pretty good rocketry duplicant. Not that we don't already have a bunch of rocketry duplicants. Catalina, it's unfortunate that we can't change your hat about to the Rocket Piloting 2 hat. So I guess exosuit training. Shoot! I didn't want people eating the berry sludge. Well, there goes that. There'll be more berry sludge. There will. It just hurts to know that you forgot to tag that off. We have quite a lot of polluted dirt to get rid of someday. Now here's the question, are you going to pass away before these guys lay their eggs? Yes you are! But all things considered, I think you'll lay your egg first, and that'll be a Pufflet Prince. So we'll still maintain our little variant ranch over here, so to speak. Well, at least it's close to the right type of egg. Clearly the idea isn't to have it only powered by Jumbo Battery or by Plug Slugs. It's just to act as a bit of a power extension. We will clear out this pond before it starts causing problems, no doubt about that. Now if only we had more power cables. At least Catalina's working on that, and yeah, actually Otto's got the right idea. We need more operators. Okay, this is something that I really should have done sooner, and I can't quite make it out because the recording bar is just covering it. Enable proximity. Tells my duplicants to always choose the closest most urgent errand to perform. When disabled, duplicants choose between two high priority errands based on hidden priority hierarchy. Useful for large colonies. I'd say we've got a large colony now. Oh, I goofed. I'm actually supposed to use a NOT gate for this. And your problem is that you're just not hot enough. Probably not helped by all the cold radiating from over there. Oh. That's not sealed. Okay, we need to revisit this area, I think. So this area is almost ready to become a slightly more productive Dreco Ranch. And this egg is probably going to hatch naturally before I get a chance to build an incubator. Which is why I should build an incubator right away. And find a low control power network that I wouldn't mind plugging it into. Someone had a bit of a fun over here. Now back to business. This network is already overloaded. We can't do that. So plug it into this one instead. Now let's see if I remember how this one goes. It reads that there's... I forget if there's a NOT gate at the end of it or not. You just need 1 degree higher temperature. It really wasn't helped by all the cold radiating in from over there. It really wasn't. Anyhow, the kiln, now that this is up and running. You can put in 100 kilograms of clay and 25 kilograms of coal. That gives you 100 kilograms of ceramic. It isn't the best insulator in the game, but it is going to be the best that you have for quite some time, so let's ask for 50. Refined carbon, on the other hand, 125 kilograms of coal turns into 100 kilograms of refined carbon. We also want quite a lot of this, because it's part of steel. As far as I know, those are the only 2 things you can get out of the kiln. And it's entirely possible to just have it automated by having storage bins of the right element nearby. But it also does generate heat quite a lot, like 20 kTTU is not a number to sneeze at, so probably is for the best to keep it in this frigid biome. filter out the polluted water as it goes through here. Yeah, that puts it in that pipe, so it goes straight to the metal refinery. Then the metal refinery or anything else is dumped straight to here. We have Paku eggs. One cycle till you pass away, one cycle till you hatch. We should just leave them be. Yep. No, not infinite. 20. It won't be enough to push it over the edge, but it'll at least give people something to do in the background while we wait. I think this is the liquid sulfur geyser. Yes. And this would be something we can't deal with, the hydrogen vent. And that is the carbon dioxide geyser. Something we don't really care about dealing with. Actually, something I should probably do is go down here and get this portable gases research done. It should be fast because our scientist is already... How high are you? You've got 20 points in science. You go 800% research speed, that's a start of the game research. We should be fine to get through that in a day or two. Except for the fact that actually power has been kind of crunched. Wait, Ellie, you're idle? Ellie is idle. Not the nicest thing. Okay. Build a manual generator here. And activate this at some point. Oh, we have more unidentified subspecies because this was growing right next to a Wheezewort. It had higher chances of putting out random seeds. Huh. There's also a few parts of the ice biome that we haven't fully explored, and I'm hoping that we aren't moderately screwed with this. I'm hoping that somewhere in the remaining part of the asteroid is a very special point of interest. Oh dear. The plants are drowning. Probably because ice fell down here and supercooled the water. Oh, that's unfortunate. Actually, no, we want to focus on building that first, so you've got a way to escape. Unless... What's up? Give yourself an escape route before you finish digging that out, please. Alright, well, that's probably enough time spent. We reached another milestone. So, until next time, guys, take care. I'll see you all around.